We are back in the beautiful state of Texas, and we're here to check out the city of Huntsville. Hey everyone, Scott, the Scott Man, and welcome. Huntsville is a great day trip or even weekend trip from Houston. It's only about an hour north on I-45, and I'm here to tell you about some cool things you can see and do here in Huntsville. So we'll explore the downtown area, we'll check out some museums, learn more about how important Sam Houston was to the area. We'll also check out the prison museum because Huntsville is considered the prison city. Get some food, and we'll head over to Huntsville State Park to conclude. All right, so let's explore this downtown area, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the city. The area's earliest inhabitants were the Sinas and Badai Indians. Not sure if I'm pronouncing either of those correctly. Later, Spanish explorers as well as the French began checking out the area. In the 1830s, American colonists Pleasant and Ephraim Gray made a trading post here. They named the area Huntsville after their home in Huntsville, Alabama. In the area, as well as surrounding Walker County, cotton and other agricultural products were shipped out of the area by steamboat. In the 20th century, lumber and livestock became major industries here in Huntsville. Today, it is home to many shops and restaurants as well as several prisons in the area. As you'll see in a while, the great General Sam Houston lived in this city and is buried here today. What a nice downtown area. All right, so we're gonna walk several blocks to the south along Sam Houston Avenue, and we're gonna head over to the Sam Houston Museum. All right, and we made over to the campus of Sam Houston State University. We'll be going over to the main campus in a little bit, but first, we're here to check out our first museum. This is the Sam Houston Museum. This is a cool museum here in Huntsville where you can learn more about the legendary and famous Sam Houston, or should I say General Sam Houston, because he was not only the big hero in the War of Independence for Texas, but he was also the first and third president of the Republic of Texas, and he also was the 7th governor of the state of Texas too. All right, so let's head in and we'll learn a little bit more about Sam Houston. Sam Houston lived from 1793 to 1863. As a major general, his army attacked Santa Anna's Mexican army in a surprise attack at the Battle of San Jacinto back in April 1836, which led to the signing of an armistice, paving the way to the beginnings of the Republic of Texas, which he was elected president of twice. After Texas was annexed into the United States, he was a senator from Texas from 1846 to 1859, as well as the 7th governor of Texas from 1859 to 1861. Outside the museum, we have a lot of beautiful historic buildings, including the Woodland Home, which is a home built by Sam and Margaret Houston, his third wife, located on the original site. They sold it, but they were unable to buy it back when they returned in 1862. Over by the Woodland Home, there is the outdoor kitchen and also a garden area. Also near the property, too, we have the law office of Sam Houston, which was the unofficial office when he was a U.S. Senator. Last but not least, we have the Steamboat House, which was where they lived up until he passed away. And welcome to the Sam Houston University campus. This university was established back in 1879, and it is a small but beautiful campus, very beautiful campus with some nice water fountains. And of course, you got some different academic buildings, including the Austin building, and of course, the Dan Rather Communications building. A little fun fact, longtime news anchor on CBS, Dan Rather, went to school here and got his bachelor's in communications here. And here, oh no, you can't hear me. So this is a post-recorded voiceover instead. Oh well. Anyway, so this is the football stadium where the Sam Houston Bearkats play their football games. During the fall, this is a great place to go for a nice college football game. Alright, so let's head over to the statue of General Sam Houston. Right here, this is the final resting place of Sam Houston. Just head north on Avenue I, and you'll head right over to Oakview Cemetery, where his gravesite is located. Okay, let's head back in the downtown for lunch. Alright, so time to get some lunch here. So we've made over to the Farmhouse Cafe and Bakery, located here in downtown Huntsville. It is a fantastic and highly rated restaurant here where you can get classic Texas dishes cooked and made to order. So I am really excited to get some great food. So let's head in and get some food. All right, so I made it inside and got a very roomy interior in here, plenty of seating. Got here a little early because I'm hungry, but I figured beat the crowd too. They got a lot of great home cooking here. So when it comes to home cooking, and with me being in Texas, I have to get basically the signature dish of Texas. I got their chicken fried steak, got the smaller version. Also sides of fried okra and mashed potatoes. And also in addition, it comes with cornbread and rolls. I had some of the cornbread off camera, and the cornbread is delicious, like homemade cornbread. All right, digging into some of the fried okra. And of course some of the mashed potato. Nice and creamy. Make sure to put some of the gravy on the mashed potatoes too. Fantastic. All right, so go ahead and take a bite of the chicken fried steak. This looks absolutely delicious. Tender and delicious with the gravy. It is fantastic. Cooked to perfection. This is a great restaurant to check out here in Huntsville. That was absolutely delicious. The food was quite delicious. Yep, definitely check out the Farmhouse Cafe here in downtown Huntsville for some fantastic food. Great home cooking. All right, so now that we've filled up my stomach, now it's time to go check out another museum just outside of downtown Huntsville. All right, so we're at the northern end of Huntsville over by I-45, and we have made over to the Texas Prison Museum. This is another cool museum you can check out here in Huntsville. As I was saying at the beginning of the video, Huntsville is known as the prison city because there are over several prisons in Huntsville itself and many others not far away from Huntsville. So this is a great place you can go to learn more about the prison history of Texas. Inside the Prison Museum, you can learn more about the history of the Texas prison system. One of the most interesting exhibits here is the Capital Punishment exhibit, which includes Old Sparky, which is an old electric chair which executed 361 prisoners between 1924 and 1964. What a cool museum. All right, so now we're gonna check out a cool site you can see on I-45 as you come north into the city from Houston. We have to go see the Sam Houston statue. Once again, my audio is not working, but anyway, so this is a 67-foot tall statue of Sam Houston, which you can see from the I-45 freeway. So if you're coming up from Houston, heading north up toward not only Huntsville, but all the way up to Dallas, you'll see this big statue. This was completed back in October 1994, and what a beauty this is. And also you have the visitor center right by the statue. And last but not least, it's time to head south out of the Huntsville area, and we're gonna go check out one of the beautiful parks in the area. Let's head over to Huntsville State Park. And welcome to Huntsville State Park. This is a beautiful park located to the south of Huntsville, Texas. Got everything from hiking to picnicking, fishing, swimming, and camping. Lots of great recreation here. And we're going to start off here by going on one of the trails. This is the Colonet Trail. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it translates to Raven. So let's go on one of the trails. Alright, so we took a little spur off the trail and we made over to one of the campgrounds here in the park. This is Raven Hill camping area. You got full hookups over here and got some people camping over here too. But yeah, one interesting fact is that 27 years ago, when I used to live down in Texas with my parents when I was a kid, when we lived here for about 4 years before we moved back up to Michigan, we went camping here just before my 8th birthday in 1996, and I was biking down this hill and I ended up falling and I broke my left shoulder. I had to be rushed over to the hospital over in Huntsville, and I had to get a cast put on my shoulder, or my left arm / shoulder. But because I was a trooper, we still finished the rest of the camping trip, although a little bit handicapped during that trip. So I had the cast on for about several weeks, but thankfully everything healed up very well. So it's very interesting to come back to the spot and revisit the same area. Alright, so let's get back over to the trail. What a nice trail. It was great to check out one of the campgrounds while I was here too. Alright, so now we're going to head over to that part of the park and we'll get ready to conclude the video, but first we'll see a couple of little quick things over by Lake Raven. And here we are at the swimming area. This is the swimming area for Lake Raven. Although it's closed for the season because it is wintertime and it's a little chilly out. but yeah, it's a very cool spot, especially over here at the lake. And of course you got some picnic areas over here too. Well, I've had such a great time checking out Huntsville and of course checking out the beautiful Huntsville State Park. And I do apologize for a couple areas where I did not have audio when I was talking, but thankfully it wasn't too much in the video. But yeah, Huntsville State Park is absolutely beautiful, and of course you have to check out the city of Huntsville as well too. Huntsville is a great day trip or weekend trip from Houston, Texas, only about an hour to the north. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video here in Huntsville, Texas. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button and don't forget to click that subscribe button so that we don't miss out on any future adventures. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out from Lake Raven, Huntsville, Texas.